Alright. Can you hear me, Cease? Had to change a bunch of settings. Hopefully everything's still fairly good. Turn the game up a tad. Alright, see you later, Tone. Did you get your pizza? Let's see, one thing I think I'm going to try to change just a little bit really quick, because I've changed it for other games, is the color correction. The contrast and gamma, maybe. So that makes it go a little darker. Think about right there, maybe. Let's see, move that down. I'll have to adjust as the game's going. Just leave it at that for now. Yeah, if you can, just let me know if the volume levels are all right. I read that they had new, like, skins and stuff for the characters. Okay, yep, so that's where that is. Well, game color looks pretty fine. Alright, let's see. Man, it's been like almost 2 months since I've played this or streamed. So one thing I need to do is go to the map, side quests. Let's see, do we have any active right now? So we'll just go here first. Let's see, was it this button? Okay. Oops, who we want there? So we need to go east. How did we call her Chocobo? Okay, so it's that button, but I can't call it here. I think this stream will probably be side quests and the hunting boards. I don't know if I'll get too far into more storyline stuff.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
I really love the design and coloring on
before you
Ambrosia.
go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Better get used to combat again.
You're welcome to try.
Gotta get used to the combo again, like linking the melee and magic attacks. I'll turn that down a tad for the game capture. There we go.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you. for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
See if there's any side quests ready to go here. Doesn't look it. Should probably check and see
Covered in nicks and lumps.
if there's any things I can redeem here, like the reputation points.
How may I help you today, Clive? Off you go then.
Is it here?
Clive! Quick look. Always something in there. Fancy a look at the list, do you? Won't be a stranger, eh?
Oh, that's the one we want.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Talisman of
There you are.
Priming?
All done?
Let's see what that accessory does. Oh, that was the right button. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this again. Whoops.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so...
Okay, that's the only one I can
All
get
done?
now. I think I'll keep the attack 12.
How do you split the sea, you reckon?
Okay, back to the map. Actually, let's go to abilities. 5,700 points. I think those are all mastered. Let's see, let's check these. It's only learned. want to upgrade this one. There's nothing else here as far as side quests. There's one here though.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that! Stop it, Renz!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together? All is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats, and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
But we'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more? How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
If those ne'er-do-wells want to band together, let them.
Ready, go?
I wonder if part of the skins that they mentioned was some like barding for Ambrosia.
All right.
Yeah, you do need to keep playing support team some more. I do as well.
Come on then, Toggle.
I haven't done any grinding for the tomestones or anything like that.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid, where are you?
I also need to keep doing the main story for Final Fantasy XIV.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right. And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lupor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You knew all along that he was planning.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I, Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
I assume the situation is hopeless? There's still hope. But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
They would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor? Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do. If there's anything I can do. Anything. I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
See if there's anything else here. There's this one. Right behind me, apparently.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Good girl.
Yeah!
Be safe. Enough of you, are there? This won't be easy. Get me slow. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Slow. Nice try. Too slow. Enough. Yeah. Time to fight. Oh no. You'll pay
Had
for
my
this.
mic muted.
Waste all these fights. Stay down.
jumping over this? Nope. Wanted to try to get up on those stairs. Open this door from this side so it's unlocked. Looks like it. And that leads, yep, to there. Take this outer edge first. Oops. Wrong move. Oh, just wasted a Giga Flare.
Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. I needed that. Too slow.
Try to dodge that second one. Do a level 1 Mega Flare. Hopefully that'll help a little.
Too slow. And another. Nice try. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield are you not? We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them, and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond, our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
One more down. I can't remember what they said the level cap on this was. 50, maybe? I've hardly used Shiva's abilities. Just kind of been sticking to what I have. Alright, anything else here? Yes.
What's happened?
Try to stream for about another hour or so. This is also kind of just like a test stream for some settings and stuff I had to change.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. And better not keep Eloise waiting.
to Porter when there's nowhere else to go?
This is no time to ride. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
Let's go. You deserve a rest. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just
Make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Just fast travel to here.
Come on. Faster!
This way, I'm guessing. Wait, does that wrap around? So let's go that way.
I can walk from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether. We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
So we're going back that way? Down that way.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Where are you, Theo? All right. You deserve a rest.
Just make sure those aren't following me. It's quite a few enemies.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. Stay down! Yeah!
That move got a lot stronger.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Almost halfway, there you go. That one hurt. I haven't used the limit break in a while.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Is he gonna be all Akashic? Yeah.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take. And that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore! so will you!
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, El.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted all I ever did. It was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Oh, one more down. Oh, nice. There we go. That's the one we wanted. Let's see. Nothing else here? That's all good. That's all good. Let's go check this at the hideaway.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Got another thing unlocked.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Oh, nice. 2,500 ability points.
Here you are.
Oh, Genji gloves. Wonder what those do in this game.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Nothing there. There was nothing on the map. Be the quickest way in there. I think from here.
How do
Need to go to Sid's chambers, see if there's anything in the book. Any side quests.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Check here first. There's still quite a few things to go on this wall, it looks like. Just get all these marked off. Go back and check them later. Oh, go down one. See, while I'm in those, can I hit like R1 or L1? Nope. Good. Alright, nothing new on there now. Orchestration. State of the realm. There. It's just a balcony. Make sure everything's checked off.
The stew's awfully thin.
Orchestration needed to be checked. Looks like I can just clear the notification stamp thing for it being new just by going over it in there. What do you have that's new?
Good morrow to you, my friend. I have a few new notes that might interest you. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Talks about Magitech. Wait, lost mother crystals?
You wish to study the tomes?
Missing two things right here. So far, missing three things. I think all those I can check off later.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
Okay. There's that. Let's check this spot over here. We'll probably do a couple of hunting board quests.
Come back.
Back again? Allow me to educate you. Thus thus ends today's lesson.
Alright, that cleared that for the most part. Go back to that later. Alright.
How do you split the sea?
Oops. Probably have a decent amount of hunts to still do if I remember right. Yep. So by the trees and Sarah, let's see. Which place was that? Hopefully this one won't take too long to find. See if we can go down this way. Oof, not the one I was going for, but I guess we're going to be fighting it.
Found
Level 50, finesse rank.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Yeah.
Too slow. There's more! Nice try.
I'm gonna have to stagger this thing a lot.
Too slow.
9 levels higher than me.
Nice try. Nice try.
Staggered.
Too slow. FBI!
I don't want to use my limit break right here, but I'm gonna need probably save it to restore my health. Ooh. Shockwaves on that are no joke. It's like half my health just from that one hit.
Too slow. Yeah! closer already.
Not doing too bad so far. Get stuck on the mountainside.
That's better.
Dang it.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Nice more.
Ooh, get away from the wall. Last stance. Come on. Almost stagger halfway. There we go. Getting close.
Nice try. And another!
Just want to stay topped off as much as I can. Alright, let's go. I think this is it. Gotta be dead right here. Sweet. That was a pretty long fight. Used in crafting. I'm gonna have to go check back at the hideaway.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Alright, what is this gonna be? 2-hole gill. There's gotta be something pretty decent around here. Chest, something.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
So where's that sea rink going to be then? Let's head back.
covered in nicks and lumps that are...
So we just did that one. Clairview. Let's go speak with Karen. I want to get some more potions.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep here.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you can. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'll hold off on the elixirs.
It'd better all be here.
May as well buy these.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
I'm not gonna use or buy any elixirs yet. I'm gonna wait on that. Man, these accessories and stuff get pretty expensive. Or orchestration rolls.
Come again. Oh,
Let's go
don't.
check over
I'm
here.
not much bothered either way.
So, will it be?
Oh, seems like that's the sword to get. Make my attack go up by 50, stagger up by 50.
And?
Stortle.
Come back.
How do you split the sea?
I'll check this one more time. Come on. There you go. Clairview, Sanbarek. So that's Clairview. I'm checking one thing really quick. I kind of got turned around right there, so it's the way out. Going for about 2 hours. I'd like to at least finish this hunt. And then if there's no more side quests, maybe tomorrow at some point I can keep on doing the hunting board. I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto Online lately, trying to get a bunch of money on there.
Come on.
I've really got to play some Final Fantasy XIV and grind that event that's going on, the 10-year anniversary. Said the trees on the hunting boards, so I'd imagine this way into the forest. Are there any trails or anything off to the side? Alright, one sec. Eyes are getting really watery. It's getting really late.
All right.
Come on, wanna get off the chocobo yet?
Rest. Nice try.
Wow, we're totally in the wrong area. I'll go back to Clairview. So don't cross that bridge that I crossed. So stay this way.
Let's go. Faster.
So we'll go into the trees this way. It said something about a harpy. I wonder if that's it right there. Or angel. Are you the one I'm looking
Straight
for?
home
Looks
now.
like it. We're getting off Ambrosia. Angel of Death. This is something different.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy. Nice try.
Where'd you go? Well, it's gonna be way easier than that dragon, that's for sure. Sweet.
Rest well. I know I will.
Was that the one I was looking for? Oh yeah, Cecil will definitely be getting some sleep soon.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oh, it was. Aruna? Okay, so that one's gone. He's got 11 more hunts to do. B, C, A. Muddy Murder. There's another S rank. So I imagine that's going to be level 50. So I've done one S rank. Is there only the 3? Wait, there's only one more. Kind of want to try that other S rank, see if I can do it, but I'll probably save that till next time. That one was crazy. I didn't expect to be fighting that thing. Svarog. Let's see. Yeah, I've been streaming a little over 2 hours. I'll probably call that good. Is there anything else here that I can get? Nope. Alright. So thanks Cease and Detone for watching. I'm going to try my best to stream tomorrow at some point if I get the right circumstances. So I will see you next time. It's definitely not going to be, you know, another month and a half, 2 months before I stream again, so we'll see you later.